Want your ex back? Well, if so, keep watching, because in this video I'll be sharing my very best tips and tricks for reversing a breakup and getting a second chance with your ex. Welcome to LoveLearnings TV, folks. I am Brad Browning, aka Breakup Brad. I'm YouTube's #1 breakup coach with 500,000 subscribers and over 60 million views to date. And it's been my full-time job for over a decade. And in that time, I've helped tens of thousands of clients win back their ex. So visit breakupbrad.com to watch my full tutorial video for free to learn a lot more about my proven system for getting your ex back. Now, enough about me. This video is not about me. It's about my top 10 tips for getting your ex back. So tip number 1, don't tell your ex that you want them back. This is day one stuff, folks. Telling your ex that you want them back puts a ton of pressure on them, and it makes any further interaction you have with them awkward and difficult. In this period, you're really trying to bring back those memories of your early times together, and you want them to see how fun and confident that you can be, and spilling your guts to them will actually have the opposite effect. Tip number 2, don't show your emotions or your heartache to the world. Pretend you're doing fine since the breakup. As I've said, you're trying to appear fun, confident, and in control. You want your ex to think that the breakup wasn't easy, but you've bounced back and you're doing better than ever. And now if you can achieve this kind of mindset, your ex is going to be thinking, oh wow, they're taking this so well. Maybe I made a mistake by ending the relationship. But if you let the world know you're in pain, or worse, let them know that you're angry at your ex for what happened, he or she's going to want to avoid you like the plague. So, don't mention your depression and your pain to your ex. Don't mention it to your mutual friends. And above all, don't post about it on social media. It really only takes a single post to totally tank your chances of getting your ex back. Now, this is a scenario where fake it till you make it really does work. So even if you feel like complete garbage, if you project an aura of confidence and happiness, you'll start to believe it too, and pretty soon you won't have to fake it anymore. And on to tip number 3, don't get angry at your ex or try to get revenge. It can be tempting to strike back at your ex with some hurtful comments to get back at them for breaking your heart. And if you did have no intention of ever getting back together with your ex, yeah, maybe you can go for it. Sometimes, letting off a little bit of steam and telling them what you really think can be okay. But if you're watching this video, it means that you're probably trying to get your ex to change their mind and come back to you. So you need to treat them with the kind of respect that you'd offer a partner or a friend. Any sort of, outburst is just going to make you look petty, insecure, and unable to handle your own emotions. And those are 3 things that will definitely drive your ex further away. If you do have actual grievances with your ex, definitely save that conversation for a later date when the two of you are officially back together and you're in a place, where you can discuss those things openly and honestly. But for now, just keep those feelings to yourself and focus on positivity. And tip number 4, don't constantly whine about your ex or the breakup to your friends and family. Now this one's easier said than done, but it's so important to follow this advice if you do want your ex back. Maybe you're thinking, Brad, my family won't go blabbing to my ex about what I've said. And yeah, you're probably right, they won't. But even if your ex never hears a word of it, it will hurt your chances of reconnecting. And that's because, dwelling in misery and sadness, that sort of woe is me attitude, that's only going to decrease your confidence and make you repellent to everyone in your life, including your ex. So instead, put your focus into the positive things in your life. Spend time connecting with your friends and family rather than whining to them. Talking to others about themselves is not only going to make you more likable, it's also a great way to get out of your own head and stop thinking about the breakup for a minute. So give it a try, and definitely don't talk too much to your friends and family about your ex. Tip number 5, don't make the mistake of thinking that you can talk your way back into your ex's heart. Now, I wish that I could give you, a magical phrase that would unlock your ex's heart and have them instantly begging for you to come back. Unfortunately, it just doesn't work that way. The truth is that logic, facts, and reason really have little to no bearing on how your ex feels about you and your relationship. If anything, trying to convince them to take you back will only upset your ex more and make them more confident that they've actually made the right choice ending the relationship. So the only way to effectively win your ex's heart is through spending time together, reminding them of the good times you've had, and relighting the fire of romance that's sort of faded out. And tip number 6 is to take my free quiz and find out where you stand with your ex currently and what your next move should be as well. I've been helping people like you through breakups for over 10 years now, and during that time I've put together a few tools that can help you, and one of the best is my Ex-Back quiz, which you can take right now for free at xbackquiz.com. It only takes 5 minutes, it's totally confidential, and with just a few answers I give you a score out of 100 that tells you exactly how easy it's going to be for you to get your ex back. Again, xbackquiz.com is where you can get that personalized report for free. All right, and tip number 7 is to use the no contact technique properly and for the full 30 days. Now, if you've seen any of my other videos, chances are you already know all about no contact. 30 days, right, where you disconnect from your ex completely. But I do know that at least one person watching this video right now is probably totally blowing no contact and destroying their chances at getting their ex back. And honestly, that's a shame because no contact is dead simple. It just means no contact. No text messages, no phone calls, no liking their stuff on social media. If they call, don't pick up. Now, I do know how difficult it can be, but think about how much harder you're making it for your ex. No contact makes them wonder what's happening, makes them wonder why you aren't begging and pleading to get them back, and ultimately it makes them miss you like nothing else can. But only works if you do it properly and for the full 30 days. Tip number 8, better yourself during no contact and kick ass in life generally. Now this is another aspect of no contact that I've seen many people overlook. No contact isn't about sitting on your butt and watching TV for 30 days straight, waiting for your ex to come fall into your lap. It's really about using the time productively to improve your own lot in life, improve your mood, and improve your chances with your ex. So if you've always wanted to play guitar, if you want to learn how to draw, if you've been planning to get your real estate license, really there's no better time than during the no contact period. Not only does self-improvement make you more appealing to your ex, it also helps the time pass and gives you a sense of progress when it's over. Tip number 9, avoid arguments or dramatic, serious talks with your ex. As I've said, this period is about attracting your ex back with memories of your time together and showing them how you've changed for the better during your time apart. So it's not about starting drama or trying to get closure on your breakup. So, avoid serious conversations as much as possible. It's honestly really rare that a serious conversation is what's standing between you and your ex getting back together. More likely, that serious conversation is just going to reinforce the doubts in your ex's mind and give them yet another reason to reject your advances. Now, your goal is to keep things, light and breezy, which brings us to the final tip. Tip number 10, ensure that when you see or talk to your ex, they enjoy the interaction and they have fun. So I want you to think about your ex as if he or she is a brand new person that you've never met. How would you treat them differently? What version of yourself would show up to your first meeting? Chances are you're a very different person around your ex because you know one another so well. But remember that your ex liked that other version of yourself very much. Enough so, that he or she decided that you were someone that they wanted to spend their time with and eventually who they fell in love with. Whereas the person you are now, they've just decided they didn't want to be with anymore. So what I'm saying is recapture the spirit of that other version of yourself. The one who seems so fun and so exciting that they couldn't wait to see you again. Keep your conversations positive and happy and make them laugh. If you can keep up this kind of attitude in every interaction with your ex, pretty soon they'll be asking themselves, why did I even want to break up with this person in the first place? Okay guys, there you have it. That's 10 of my best tips for getting your ex back. Another tip? Watch my free tutorial video right now at breakupbrad.com and make sure that you give yourself the absolute best possible shot at starting over with your ex. Again, watch the full video at breakupbrad.com. And finally, don't forget to subscribe to LoveLearnings TV here on YouTube as well, and check out my personal channel for even more breakup advice videos like this one. Leave your comments in the comment section below, and I will talk to you guys down there. Thanks for watching.